to the SimmBros Pod.
Let's go, people. Episode 29, also known as the Super Bowl episode.
Season 2, episode 4, right?
Okay, hey, we're doing the season 2 episode. That counts as well.
I'm Chris.
I'm Kev.
And together, we're the SimmBros.
And we're here to talk sports. People, I just mentioned it. It's a Super Bowl. I mean, get excited. Make some noise.
Let's go.
Thank you.
I feel good.
This is a good day.
It was a good week to have off last week.
I agree. No, honestly, I was like a little bit like, how are we going to deal with it? It was a good week. It was a good week to have off. Anyway, Super Bowl Sunday, the best day in sports, in America at least, is this Sunday coming up. How excited are you for
I'm
it?
very excited. You said last week was a good week off. And you know what we realized is because the NBA, I thought, I'd hate them having all these like Prime, Peacock, all this stuff, the new, losing TNT.
Yeah.
But it's actually better because there's real national TV games on every day and not just like one national TV game on at 5. No, there was a Charlotte Hornets game on at 9 a.m. Eastern.
No, Pacific.
Sorry, Pacific. Yeah, there were 2 other games that throughout that day. This coming Saturday, there's 3 NBA games. There's Duke UNC. Like, there's sports now. And the fact that the NBA is now actually doing a lot more with their national TV schedule. Sunday night basketball was great. Now we have Sunday night basketball night in America.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things going on. So I felt good last week, but I'm excited. We got a good week off. And now we're ready to go.
Yeah, dude, February, March, even like early April is always good sports. It's really like when it's just baseball, which is like, I don't know, like July.
We don't even hate that.
I know, exactly. Yeah. No, I'm saying like that's when America, because that's it. There's
vacation time.
There's no college football. There's no regular football. There's no basketball. It's just baseball. Yeah. But either way, we're still at a good point in time, people. March Madness is coming up soon. That's a great time.
Very soon. We're excited for March Madness.
We're gonna talk a little
TikTok's gonna try to get us away, but don't worry.
They're trying to cut us.
They're not gonna let us do those videos like that or something. We have to make sure we do them the right way. Whatever. We got long way to go. March Madness, you guys better be here. We got a big thing coming. But yeah, so I'm super excited for this weekend. It'll be good to watch Super Bowl. We haven't watched Super Bowl together in how many years?
Yeah, wow, that's a good question. So let's go back. Not last year. Year before was
2020 must have been. Not even.
Yeah, what was the year before? So that was
you weren't there because
that was Chiefs Niners. No.
Yeah.
Chiefs Eagles. No.
No.
Rams Bengals. No.
Mm-mm.
Bucks Chiefs. No. Chiefs Niners.
Probably.
No, you weren't.
I was not here.
I was home. You weren't.
Probably like
2018 was Rams Pats. Where were you?
I think I was here.
I don't remember watching that with you. I think I watched that with Dad.
I wouldn't think I was out. Maybe I was out. Yeah. So 2017.
2017 was.
I remember watching 28-3.
I didn't
2017 was 28-3.
No. That was Pats Eagles. 2016 was 28-3. And I also did not watch that one with you either.
No, I don't remember the last time. I actually don't remember the last Super Bowl we watched.
I think it must have been like 2015. No, because I was watching Broncos Panthers. Hold on, we got to find this.
I think it was the Patriots Giants was the first one we watched.
That was the first one.
First one we watched. And I think I tuned in like halfway through the game.
What about like Ravens Niners?
I don't remember that.
I think we watched that one together.
That was obviously after the Giants.
That was 13 years ago. We haven't watched a Super Bowl together in 13 years.
That doesn't seem right. But
no, it's right.
Because the 20-3 game, you were at someone's house, right?
Yes.
And that's where you have the Ring camera video.
Crazy. I still have a video from
That's crazy. Yeah, you're going insane. This is when you were a Patriots fan.
I got to hide that hoodie.
He was a Patriots fan. No. Like anyone who's listening, this guy was a Patriot. No, not a fan. Like a fanatic, right? You would get upset. You'd have to watch the game in the other room when the Patriots would lose. Yep. You would be mad. You wouldn't come downstairs.
I respected greatness. The Patriots.
You didn't even know what you were doing.
No, it was just fun. It was fun to root for the Patriots at that time. And honestly, I know for a fact I'm not a Patriots fan anymore because they're in the Super Bowl and I'm not rooting for them.
Yeah, exactly.
And the Rams, who aren't in the Super Bowl, I'm rooting for them. They're my team. So I know that fandom is done. Good luck to whatever happens. I was definitely 1,000% a fan.
Crazy went through the phase.
Yeah, you kind of got to go through it. You got to go through it.
Are you glad Dad didn't bring down the Jets to us?
Yes, thank God. Yeah. I will be bringing my children all of my sports teams. I don't know why he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Because he adopted the Lakers.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit different because we also don't live there.
Are you kidding me?
Live in New York.
Are you kidding me? Everybody, it's literally every one of your friends and my friends who are like fans of a team that isn't from LA is from their parents.
Yeah, it's true.
That's exactly how it goes.
I don't know. I just think it's a little bit different. I'm glad we didn't inherit though, because I don't want to be a Mets fan or a Jets fan or who else? Rangers? No. It's the New Jersey Devils,
No,
right? Like
no,
it's
like
all the bad teams.
Islanders.
Yeah. No, is the Islanders?
Long Island, some.
Is it? No, I thought it was New York Rangers.
Yes, I know. There's another
Is
team.
it Islanders?
Yeah, there's another team.
How do you feel? The last week of football until August.
I'm just shocked that we haven't seen a Super Bowl together in probably about 13 years.
Yeah,
that's right.
Stuff happens, and now we're in a good place.
Yeah, I know, crazy. But either way, I'm super excited. I mean, it's just one of the best days because everybody's watching, and you know what? Like all these coaches, they know ain't nothing left, ain't no next season.
Yeah,
and it's especially when you consider like Clint Kubiak, who's gone. Like, Mike McDonald's going to need to find a new OC. Yeah. It's like at least the Pats are more than likely going to keep this, their core coaches together for a little while. It's like empty the tank. And I don't know, sometimes emptying the tank is a good thing. Sometimes it's a really bad thing. Yep. And so it's just a lot to be excited for. It's just one of the best days. You get good food, get a couple drinks, get funny commercials. Hopefully are fun to watch.
Not anymore.
You win some money, you lose some money. There's one funny commercial out of every.
I think we're just in such a capital. They already the crazy part is they already started showing Super Bowl commercials during the NFC Championship, AFC Championship games. Yes, which I think is unbelievable. If you ask me. Like there's like more coming. Yes, Super Bowl weekend. Yeah. Like we're already bringing at some point. 10 years from now, there's going to be all Super Bowl commercials in week 1
week
of
11.
The playoffs.
No, week 11. They're like coming soon.
Yeah. But what I love about Super Bowl weekend, what I love about any championship in anything, right? It could even be you taking a test or you like taking a driving test. Doesn't matter. Like it's all the preparation that you've done to that point coming to fruition in one more moment. And something that came to me, I know a lot of people have probably seen this before. It was Tom Brady talking about when he was playing the Seahawks initially, the last time the Patriots Seahawks played. And he was like, they went through 7 days, 8 days of practice, whatever. It's the Friday before the Super Bowl, right? He goes to dinner and he's like, and then you just start thinking. He goes to dinner with his family and he's like thinking through and he's like, he calls Josh McDaniels after the Patriots offensive coordinator after dinner. He's like, I just don't feel good in the red area right now. Like, I don't feel good in the red zone. So they go back to the facility or whatever facility they're at and watch film on the Seattle defense in the red zone for like 2 hours. Yeah. And they come up with 3 or 4 more plays, he said. Yeah. And it was those 4 plays that they used a couple of them to get touchdowns in that game. Yep. And I think one of them was a 2-point conversion. I'm not totally sure.
But not against the Seahawks.
Not against the Seahawks?
I think you're thinking about the Falcons.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the Falcons. That's also the same thing.
Yeah, which is what they needed 2-point conversions.
I mixed them both.
But fair enough.
Yeah, I just think
they absolutely did use 2 of them, and it was unbelievable.
It's like the preparation from everything you've done comes in now. It's the final exam. This is like all you've learned all year. How are you going to do it? And at the end of the day, this is how you're defined. Like, it's the same thing in school, right? Yeah. Like, you might think, I've done well in the midterms, but the finals were 95% of your grade, so it doesn't matter.
And it's like, dude, I love Game 7s in baseball. I love Game 7s in basketball, but like, there was just something about the one-off. Like that's why March Madness is so great. It's the one-off. Anything can happen. Anything. Everybody's like, what fears me is everybody's like Seahawks, and win by 50. It's like, it's one game. We've seen a lot of crazier things happen. And so, like, that's why I'm just like, you got to love it. It's a 7-game series. Yeah, the Seahawks would probably win in a 7-game series if football ever did that. Who knows? Goodell might be losing some money.
Exactly.
If anybody has seen the NFL on YouTube, there's an ad every 25 seconds. How much money do you need, Goodell, anyway? So at this point, like in basketball, you're like just hoping that it gets to a Game 7 if you're a fan, and you're hoping that it gets.
That's true.
This is every single. This is it. This is the game. The winner of this game is going to win the Super Bowl. It's going to have all the glory. So that's why I'm going to be glued to my TV. We're going to be taking a lot of notes for you guys, a lot of film to break down.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
We might break down the entire game.
Yes, this might be it. I mean, why not? Maybe we film ourselves watching the game. I don't know. Maybe.
I would say we could.
Yeah, something to like get some content out from there. We'll think about it. But I'm excited about
thinking out loud.
Yeah, I'm excited about just like I said, it's the game, right? And now it's kind of like very interesting ways the season can go. You got Sam Darnold versus Drake Maye, the upstart Patriots, really only being in a rebuild for like 5 years, and now they're already back in the Super Bowl. They might even like take over the AFC for another 10, 15 years. Yes. It's pretty crazy. But then you also have Sam Darnold, only the 3rd quarterback to start a Super Bowl on his 5th team or later, right?
Yeah. So
think about that.
Yeah. So it's obviously we've gotten to the point where it's Sam Darnold's great now, or at least he's serviceable.
Yeah, he's serviceable.
So it used to be Sam Darnold's the problem, not the Jets. Sam Darnold's the problem, not the Panthers. Sam Darnold's the problem, not the Niners. Can we agree that it was the Panthers and Jets' faults that Sam Darnold didn't materialize to the guy that he is now?
I think it's the Panthers and Jets' faults for sure, but I also think it's just the general evolution of playing a quarterback for most people. Like, Sam Darnold was even younger than most. He's younger than Joe Burrow right now. How many years later was Joe Burrow drafted than him?
I think one.
Okay, well, one. Yeah. But he's still younger than Joe Burrow, right? And it's like, sometimes when you're so young, the quarterback position is the hardest position to play in any sport.
Yeah.
And you even see with Baker Mayfield, it took him some time to find his sea legs back, right? Like, sometimes, like, you just need time.
Yep.
Like, and there's no more time now. Remember, it used to old times. You were automatically sitting for a year.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care.
I mean,
Mahomes, it doesn't matter how good you were, automatically sitting there.
Think about the Packers. No Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love, they sat for 3 years. Each 3 years. Unbelievable. And look at them. They've learned
you need to just, and there's so many more things than just like throwing the ball. It's how do you even command a huddle? How do you command an offense? Honestly, how do you watch film? I think that's really important. Like, you as a quarterback, there's someone coming from college, like, do you really watch film in that way? Do you even know how to really watch film so that when you're watching it, you're studying it and you're getting better at understanding, like, giving yourself an edge? Because if you're just watching me like, oh yeah, I'm just watching, then that doesn't really do anything for you. And I think those are small and tangible things that a lot of these new quarterbacks now are just being forced to learn so quickly.
Yes.
And if you're not good at it quick enough, a lot of times these ownerships are like, I'm done.
Is there any
loser confidence?
I'm putting you on the spot here. Any quarterbacks right now who you think have been given like an unfair deal, or in terms of like they just need a little bit more time? Like, I think last year, obviously Dart was drafted first. He's been great. He's their starter. He's good. Shuck, another guy. He's their starter. He's good. Like, is there anybody, maybe Shadur, or anybody in the year before?
People are going to hate me for saying this, but I still do think Anthony Richardson should get some more time.
Hey, Rich.
He's so young. He barely had any starts. And I know he really hasn't been good.
The thing is, he's never really been good.
I know.
Like, his play, one of the most freakishly athletic players ever.
It was that one play.
Yeah, no, but like, this guy is 6'4", 280, but he's faster than you can jump on.
Exactly.
He throw
about 80 yards. We just threw outside today. You were like,
no, yeah. I threw it as hard as I could. It probably went about 28 yards. I could throw it. I could throw it. I don't know. But either way, yeah. So like, the thing is like, the one thing, Anthony Richardson has been, he's basically had a losing record almost his entire career, going back to high school.
That's fair.
That's just the one thing that concerns me. It obviously gets a lot harder. We saw most of these guys in the NFL, they had perfect record in high school, perfect record in college sometimes. And so the fact that it was that bad in high school.
I think a great person now we're seeing that with right now.
What?
The perfect case study of that is Malik Willis.
Oh.
Remember, he got drafted. First, they were thinking he's going to go in the first round. Then, obviously, he didn't go in the first round. He went, third round? And
they were saying top 8 for a second.
Yeah, I know. It was crazy because there's no quarterback. That was Kenny Pickett draft, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's a good example of, like, he went to a good offensive coach, sat behind a good quarterback.
Wait, you're talking about
after the fact.
Okay,
yeah, like kind of like revamping your career. Didn't work out in Tennessee, but you go to Green Bay.
Yeah.
He was there for 2 years, right? So it's like,
yes,
you sit behind Jordan Love.
Yep.
Or you sit behind Matt LaFleur, who, for all his game management things, can at least call an offense.
Yes, he can.
Knows how to coach a quarterback. Yes, Sean Mannion ends up being a good quarterback coach, I guess. We'll see. And now look how he's played. And both seasons he had to play for injured Jordan Love, he played well.
Yep. Oh, my God.
Last year was more like, 2 years ago, if you want to call it, it was more like, okay, they're just really running the ball, right? They're not putting Malik Willis in harm's way. But this year, I mean, remember the Ravens game? When the Ravens went up, look, I think the over-under was probably, like 37.5 in the Ravens-Packers game. And when the Ravens went up 7-0, I remember we were like, is Malik Willis going to, is this game over?
2 plays later.
Yeah, 2 plays later. And he looks great. Yeah. So it's like, I think that's important. And you know what? Who knows? Everyone's forgetting about him. Same Tennessee Titans quarterback, Will Levis. Ooh, what about him?
He was never really all that good.
I know.
That's the one thing. Like, people,
that's true.
He's like, see him and another name I'm going to throw out, Zach Wilson. Both of those guys, I think they were drafted off hype and potential, but not actual. Same thing with Anthony Richardson. This is where I think it's a little bit different than Malik Willis, who was actually relatively good in college.
Yeah, and again, went to Liberty, though.
Right,
that's the whole thing.
Of course. But, like, those 3 guys were drafted off hype because they're like, and Zach Wilson made that one throw, like, he should go above Trevor Lawrence. No, he shouldn't.
Oh, my God.
He shouldn't.
No way.
He probably shouldn't even have gone ahead of Trey Lance, but that's another story.
That's a terrible
That's another story.
Yeah,
we'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there. But either way, look, so in my opinion, if you were good in college, that's why I think a guy like Quinn Ewers actually will be all right. Because, he wasn't great in college, but, like, Will Levis was not good in college. Zach Wilson was all right.
And he was at Kentucky. It wasn't like he went to someplace even better than that. He was playing SEC, but, not.
Wait, talking about Quinn?
No, I'm sorry. I'm talking about Will Levis.
Yeah.
Quinn, I know her.
Yeah,
Texas,
yeah.
obviously. Yeah, come on. So long tangent. Long tangent back to the Super Bowl. But yeah, Sam Darnold's third quarterback only to ever be on his fifth team and starting in the Super Bowl.
Can you name?
Cannot name.
I think
15. No, I don't.
I think one of them is going to be when Elway played the Falcons. Somebody fact checked me on that. 15? Not Elway. Oh. Whoever the quarterback on the other team was.
You don't know who it is?
It's like Hofstadter or something.
Dude, 15 is like in the NFL. That's a lot. No, that means you were passed around.
Yes.
So there's so many things that can happen here. Like Sam Darnold really cements himself as a Super Bowl champion. Think about who's not a Super Bowl champion: Burrow, Lamar, Josh Baker. Like Sam Darnold will be a Super Bowl champion, and even Drake Maye will be a Super Bowl champion. Like at that point, and this is like really probably the worst team Drake Maye will have. See, the thing is, right? Like these next 2 years for Drake Maye are going to be huge, even 3, because his second year and he has 3 more years on the deal. He'll have the 5th year option, but right now he's cheap.
I was about to say, what do you mean this is the worst? I disagree.
No.
I think this would probably be the best team we'll have.
No. I still think it's the worst for 2 more years.
Okay,
that was my point.
Okay.
That was my point.
Okay, wait. So
because he's still cheap for 2 years, he still costs the same.
Right.
So then you can still do 2 more years of this.
Okay,
team.
so I'm saying, yeah. See, my opinion, this is the best team we'll have for the next 2 out of these. Basically, before his first contract. Once he signs that first contract.
Yeah, I agree. But what I'm saying now is like I think they do have cap space. Again, I'm totally off the mark here. I might be, but what I'm saying is this is a really good team. But he's at the same money right now, and now they're like, oh, this is gonna work.
Right. Okay, I mean
that's what I mean.
They actually and to be fair to New England, they actually kind of went all in the offseason. They did something they don't usually do. They spent a lot of money. They spent the most amount of money in free agents.
They had the most space too, though.
Yes, of course. But they also did spend the most amount of money on free agents, and so I don't know how much space they have left. I don't know where they're at right now, but I agree. These next 3 years, I mean,
this is it. You have to win now.
You have to win.
In the first 5 years.
You don't have to, but
you really.
It would be ideal if you have a great quarterback somehow, which is already hard enough. You have to find that window within the first 5 years before they start getting paid $60 million a year, like Josh Allen, like Tua Tagovailoa.
Then they have to be. Then those guys have to really elevate.
And then everybody else. Now they just have that much less money in the budget to pay everybody else, and so I mean we're seeing with the Bills. Like Josh is not throwing to anybody. Who can he throw to? They can't afford anybody. Anybody solid, and so. At this point, if you win within your first 5 years, that's how Mahomes got a lot. He got, I think, 2 or maybe 3 before he signed that extension, that 10-year or 11-year, $504 million, whatever it was, which is still a little bit of a pay cut as well. But either way, So this is your time, Drake Maye. I know we're getting on tangents, but either way.
No, it's still good. I think that's fine.
Talk to me about this Super Bowl. Anything before the game that you're looking at or you're maybe worried about or you're concerned about or you're interested in just before the game?
We're just checking in on Drake Maye's shoulder. We're also checking in on Darnold's oblique. He should be fine. We're also checking in on Nicky Moori's ankle. Yeah. So everybody's off the injury report. Classics. They're not going to put any injuries on the injury report.
Of course.
But it's important to see. A lot of players have been playing banged up. You're glad you got that extra week off. But
huge.
What I'm looking for before the game is just it's hard when you're not at the game, obviously. But like you want to see like players' body language. You want to see how Drake Maye is looking and feeling. Like this is a big moment, man. This year, like this is crazy.
Dude, the one thing that's good for Drake Maye, it's a huge moment for him. It's a good thing for him is like he has 4 older brothers who like don't like him. They love him, but they don't like him. They're like, Drake, you ain't shit, bro. Like you nothing. And like he'll never get too comfortable. He'll always have to be a little bit more humble, which I actually think is great for his development. And we've seen him mature so quick because he's not falling for all the fancy, the lights and the camera.
No, he's one of those guys.
He doesn't care about that. This guy's married. He's not looking for, which is good. This is actually it's great already. So I actually think Drake Maye will have some solid body language. I'm actually a little bit more nervous about Sam Darnold. This guy's never been here before. He really hasn't even been to the playoffs besides last year.
Yeah.
And it was a really bad choke job. He only had. Look, big win against the Rams. Don't get me wrong, huge win against the Rams. This guy's played 2 playoff games.
Yeah.
I think 3. Don't get me wrong, 3 in his career, right?
Yeah.
1 last year and 2.
That's it.
This guy's played 3 playoff games. So is Drake Maye. So it's like we're all thinking like Sam Darnold's the veteran QB. It's like
so. The one thing I'll say,
they have the exact same postseason experience.
That's true. I think I think if Sam Darnold didn't play the game he played against the Rams, if he had had another game against the 49ers where it was kind of over early.
Yes, that's true.
I think then he's a bit more nervous, but I think he's very confident because of the way he played against them. Like, he beat the Rams.
Yes,
he didn't just...
No, great game.
He beat the Rams, had a great game, did not turn the ball over. The ball was placed where it needed to be.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't worried about that. But again, the one thing you need to think about with him is that if the Patriots get pressure, that's what you're worried about always with Sam Darnold. Always with every quarterback, but specifically Sam Darnold. He's going to be under pressure. If he's under pressure, then his eye level gets down. That's when the interceptions start to come in. You don't want him to
speeds up.
Like, we really don't want from there is like a tip ball interception where it's really
early.
Early. Tip ball interception early where it's really like not his fault, but it's like, oh, right?
Yeah.
So
what do you think about interception, both QBs throwing one?
I know people are talking about that. I don't like
experience.
That. I don't like that.
Okay. So you don't think?
No, I don't think
there'll be any interception.
No, I think there'll be one, but I don't think both quarterbacks are going to throw one.
I think lack of experience. I definitely think there's going to be one, maybe two. But yeah, honestly, we've seen in these past couple Super Bowls early interceptions. Like Mahomes threw a couple.
Yeah.
Before that, I don't know, Purdy didn't throw one. Did he throw it?
So I think I'll say
maybe not.
He might have. I think I'll say I think weirdly I might just be coming up this right now. I feel like the Super Bowl you have more time to settle in because I feel like both teams are playing a little bit conservative to start.
That's true.
The first quarter always feels like it takes forever.
There's no home crowd. So
no,
like obviously the home team settles in a little bit faster.
Yeah.
There's no home.
So I think you're able to settle in more, and I'm interested to see the first. I'm interested to see the first series for both teams.
Yeah,
both teams are going to probably try to be conservative, but I could easily see Clint Kubiak open up the playbook to start.
That's what I think.
Like that's what they did the last time.
It's what they should do because everybody's going to Clint Kubiak loves passing it when everybody thinks they're going to run it.
Yeah.
So. And first drive of the game, you got a little bit of a nervous quarterback. Like calm him down, get him a few quick passes. Like might as well. I would do the exact same thing if I was Josh McDaniels, and honestly, they probably both will. Like
it's like, do they think I'm doing this so that I do that? But then they think I'm doing this so I do that.
I think one of the things is like people think it's going to be less of a quarterback game, more of like a defense, maybe running game, special teams type of game. I completely disagree. I think this is actually going to be a quarterback game because both teams are going to realize that. Similar to what the Rams did against the Bears, they're going to try to run on first down, and it's not going to work.
Yeah.
It's just not going to work. It's going to be 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9, 2nd and 11s all day long, and then they're going to be like, might as well just start throwing it on first down, and then maybe start running it on 2nd and 3, and in 3rd and short. But like, I'm expecting both. Here's one of my predictions. I have both quarterbacks completions and attempts over. I think it's just going to be a throw heavy type of game. Simply for the fact that it's going to be tough to run the ball against both these defenses. That's what they do best. And both these offenses aren't like adept at running the football. So I think it's just a match made in heaven, which is great. Look, if you're a fan, you got to love throwing the ball. I wish the score would be 70-72. Like,
yeah, who knows? The Super Bowl's not getting as much hype as it maybe should. We'll see. That might be a reason why. You don't think it is? I don't think it is. It's not like the last.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like when the Chiefs are going for a 3.
Yeah, but I mean, the Eagles are also a big. So all I'm saying there, but. What I most look forward to in the Super Bowl is the unsung heroes. Who's going to make a move? Who's going to make one play that you might not think it's something,
Let's talk
right?
about some unsung heroes.
Yeah, exactly.
In history.
Yeah, but we're just saying. But yeah, before. Like that's what I look forward to. It's like you never know if like downing a punt at the 1 is going to change the game.
Oh, yeah.
Right? You never know if like one thing. And that's what's like, again, what's beautiful about sports and life and anything. Like when you're taking this, you never know. The one thing you do might change something for the better. 100%. Like, and it might be super small.
100%.
It might be super small.
I mean, yeah, dude, I'm just thinking, you know what I actually think is going to happen?
What?
I think Drake Maye or Sam Darnold is going to go for a naked bootleg, and there's going to be like a wide open tight end, like running with him. And the edge has to figure out who to go with. He's going to go after the QB and tip a pass. That would have been an easy touchdown. I have a feeling that's going to happen.
Clip it.
Thank you. But either way, yeah, unsung heroes. There's been a couple. So David Tyree is one of the first that comes to mind. Helmet catch, unbelievable. Obviously, you have to mention Malcolm Butler, another guy who just came up out of nowhere.
Yep.
Had an unbelievable game.
That's crazy. It's so crazy.
No, for sure. I mean, let's see. Mecole Hardman had a solid touchdown.
Was it Damian Williams too? Had 2 touchdowns in that game. He was.
Damian.
Yeah. I think it was Daryl or Damian, whatever, on the Chiefs.
Yeah. What's his name?
I don't know. Yeah. It started with D. I always remember he used to do well.
D. Will.
I mean, you always think about, like, again, and those guys are important, but, like, I'm just talking about even deeper, right?
Yeah,
like,
especially.
Someone's going to make a block on a field goal. Someone's going to, like, get past their block, shed their block, and make a great tackle to force a team to go the full field, right? You never know. And I think, and there's a lot of things that you want to say. There's that Rams tackle, obviously that was huge in whatever the greatest show on turf game or whatever.
Dyson, the one on Dyson, yeah.
But what I'm saying is like, in thinking about the Patriots reliving that one, right? You could think that tackles don't matter, that they're gonna score whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, but you need to play through everything and make sure, like, we were rewatching the last quarter of the Super Bowl of the Seahawks Patriots, and they get down there on that curse play, and then it's Marshawn Lynch taking down to the 2, or it was on the curse play actually initially, and Chris Collins were telling them they're not in yet. They're not in yet.
You see,
they're not in yet.
The Seahawks were celebrating like they were in. They didn't even get to the line of scrimmage, so they had to call a timeout.
There, and that timeout came up because it's first and goal. It's second and goal now. 29 seconds.
Clock running. They're expecting New England to call a timeout.
Yep.
We can talk about that game.
Yeah, no, I know, but so like that's what I'm saying. Like, every small thing you do, Dante Hightower, if he doesn't, he's getting blocked by a 350-pound lineman. You think he really wants to get off that block?
No.
Like, you could probably just let him score at that point and be like, you know what? At least we let him score. We have Tom Brady who has enough time.
Yeah, 50 seconds to get 3 points at the end of the day, but no,
he makes a tackle. And that tackle proved to be one of the biggest plays of the game because the next play everything changed. So you got to play through everything. You got to make sure it's like we're not giving up. Doesn't matter what it is. Like, I saw the Tom Brady 28-3, and it's just like, they're down 28-3 and he hasn't given up.
No.
He hasn't, because there's so much game left and you don't know what's going to happen. The more often you continue to like just stack small things for your life and in football, like it ends up kind of working out. So
honestly,
it's always a great thing.
I'll give credit to the Chiefs as well last year in the Super Bowl. Down 25-0 or 28-0 or 24-0, whatever it was.
Was it really 0?
Yes. They didn't score a point at the first half.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It really was. But the whole time, they're mic'd up. I was listening to it. They actually kept the faith the whole time. At least everybody besides Chris Jones, who's I hate now. Yeah. But everybody, Justin Reed or whoever, I don't know who their safety was back then. But either way, they were like, man, New England just did this. We got this. We got this. We're good. We're good. And obviously, it didn't work out. It's very tough to
you need to have that mindset. If you don't, then you're already done.
What did Edelman say every time? It's going to be a hell of a story. They're down 28-3.
I love that.
That's all he's saying. It's going to be a hell of a story. And he's 100% right.
It is going to be a hell of a story because it is, regardless, even we come back or not. So
yeah. Who are some, I guess not, I wouldn't say unsung because you don't have to say like, Joby or whatever on or what's that? Yeah, Josh Joby.
Yeah.
But like,
he was bad. So.
Who are some players that maybe aren't getting the hype and attention? Like obviously, Maye, Darnold, all those guys, right? Who's somebody who's not getting hype and attention, but should be and could potentially have a big, game, especially for what they're expecting?
I think so. 2 I come to mind on Patriots defense. There's Robert. No, actually, I'm going to say Milton Williams first. He's a little bit higher level.
Okay,
people know who he is, but I'm going Robert Spillane.
Is he playing?
That's what I got to see. Like, I think got to make sure if he's playing. I think he's going to try to play. He's an important green dot for that team.
Yeah,
and I think that's important, right? Green dot, for anyone who doesn't know, that means the person who calls the plays on the defensive side
and offense.
Sorry, but yes, yeah.
Technically, yeah. No one calls him a green dot.
The quarterbacks, it's the quarterback.
But yeah, they have a green dot on their helmet.
Yeah, so I think he's going to be really important for the Patriots if he goes. I will check the practice report right now, so I know that for sure.
Yeah,
but I think it's important to have your signal caller out there in the biggest moments. Someone can step in for him in the game, but like in the Super Bowl where you want to be able to like make the biggest plays and be able to check into the right things.
Yes.
I think he's going to be really important just to make sure like
it's the quarterback on the defense. Sometimes the coaches, they see what they see, but at the end of the day, you have the last call. At the end, if you want to say, okay, guys, we got to look here, we got to rush here, we got to do this, like that's your jurisdiction. You're the QB of the defense.
Yeah, he's questionable. So if you're questionable, you're probably.
I mean, yeah. And Gibbons is still also pretty solid. He had a good game last week. But yeah, Milton Williams and
Spillane.
Big Bob Spokane.
Okay, so shout out Bob Spokane.
I will go to the Seahawks side. I got 1 on offense, 1 on defense. I think my guy on offense, and I know people are talking about him, but not enough. It's Cooper Kupp. I really think he's going to be the leading receiver for the Seahawks. Most receptions, most yards. Because
MVP?
No. It's going to be a low-scoring game. So
2-time MVP for Cooper Kupp would be crazy.
That's more than, I don't know, a lot of people.
Brady, no.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think Cooper Kupp's going to be the leading guy because the Pats defense is good. And if they want to shut down a player, you can in NFL, you can shut down a player if you want. Just put 2 guys on him, right? And like at the end of the day, more than likely it would be foolish for Sam Darnold.
JSN though. It's JSN.
It is June. No. It is JSN. I'm saying like we saw like Mahomes or the old Pats used to do it to Mahomes and Tyreek Hill.
Yep.
Guess what? Tyreek Hill was not going to get the ball, and he didn't get the ball. And so he obviously Kelsey had great games because it's one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, that's what Bill Belichick wanted you to do. And so I just think that that's what Vrabel's going to do, especially since Travis Kelsey's a Hall of Famer. Tyreek Hill is a potential Hall of Famer.
He still might be.
He still could be. Like Cooper Kupp is a huge drop off from JSN. He's old. He's washed. So I would, if I was a defensive coordinator, I'm like, JSN can't beat me. Let Cooper Kupp beat me. And that's exactly what I think he's going to do. He's just mad enough at the Rams for not paying him. Now, look, I just beat you, and I'm going to win a Super Bowl right in front of your face. So I think Cooper Kupp's going to have a big game on offense. Defense, I'm looking at DeMarcus Lawrence. I think this guy's going to have a game because Will Campbell's out there at left tackle. I know he had a better game than, whatever, but the stunts are going to get Will Campbell. They're going to get him going. So I like DeMarcus Lawrence on the Seahawks defense to have a big game. Just remember those two.
Who's gonna play better left-handed? That's what, classic Michael Lombardi, Bill Belichick. They always want to make you play you're using your non-dominant hand, right?
Yes.
Like, how are you going to play when everything you think you're going to get is taken away?
See, that's the thing about the Pats. It's like, what is their even right hand?
I know.
What's their right hand?
That's
which is why what are you going to take
Diggs?
away? Yeah, you take away Diggs, okay.
But he's even playing. Right.
That's just bad defense to take away a guy like Diggs.
Yeah. So that's where it's all going to be at. Like, how are these teams going to react to, like, getting their number one options taken away?
Yeah. I mean, dude, like, again, JSN is Sam Darnold's security blanket, which is insane. Like, usually it's a tight end, usually it's a running back. It really is JSN. This guy, every catch he makes, he's open. He's open over the middle. He's open on the sidelines. Yeah. He's open everywhere. He's open. He just gets first downs. It's just a good, like, if Sam Darnold's smart, which he is, just throw the ball towards JSN, and if the Pats take that away, that's going to be a huge change of procedure for the Seattle Seahawks, which is why I think Cooper Kupp is just going to come. He's gonna be the guy. He's gonna replace JSN and be that safety blanket in the Super Bowl. Especially, this guy's the only one here who has experience with them. So I think Cooper Kupp's gonna have a great game.
Experience matters, and we'll see. Again, both coaches have not been in the Super Bowl before. So has Vrabel been? He's been in the AFC Championship game or no? Did they always lose early?
Yeah, I think they got there one.
Okay, so
no, maybe not.
Okay, whatever. So another big game for Vrabel. Time to really trust yourself as a coach. Game management becomes super interesting. Punting, kicking, field goals, going for it. I think you're seeing a lot of field goals.
Don't overthink it.
I've always been, just kick. Just kick. Never 3 points didn't hurt. Never hurt.
When has 3 points hurt?
Never. Unless you're down 4, 0 seconds left.
Yes, that's the only time.
That's it. So that's where I'm thinking. How do you think, before we get out of this initial segment, as we're talking through all Super Bowl things, let's get to it now. Like, how do you think the game's going to go?
And then predictions?
Predictions for it.
I think we should have predictions right out of the break.
Okay.
Or maybe not. I guess that's right.
Yeah, it doesn't
matter. Okay. How's the game going to go? Again, my prediction, I'm working backwards for my prediction. I'm not going to say what it is, but I'm going to let you know I think it's going to be closer than people think, and I think it's going to be a little bit lower scoring than people think. Historically, what we've seen is when a great offense plays a great defense in the Super Bowl, usually, surprisingly enough, the defense is the team that, like, perseveres, which is a little bit surprising, but it actually also does make a little bit of sense. So, in this case, the New England Patriots offense, which was really good this year, is playing against a really good Seattle Seahawks defense. Yeah. And I do think the Seattle Seahawks defense will persevere, which is why I think there was either going to be a couple turnovers or just a lot of, punts on the New England side, because I think Drake May's just a little bit too young to, like, really, like, kind of, like, will his team to a win against this type of defense. But regardless, I think it's going to be low scoring first quarter, like 3-0 Seattle. Like, no, everybody's nervous because, coaches haven't been here before. Players haven't been here before. I think everybody's nervous. I'm seeing like a 3-0 first quarter. Second quarter, maybe a couple more points, like a 13-10 potentially. How does that work with my scoring? No. No, not 13-10.
You just got to vibe for it.
Yeah.
Bro. What do you think the score is going to be? You don't even actually.
I know. Okay, 10-10 at the half.
Okay.
10-10 at the half.
So this is the Bill Simmons bet.
Yes, 10-10 at the half. Bad Bunny's gonna finish his last song is gonna be DTMF. You can bet that, by the way. DTMF.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I bet it. It's gonna be his last song because it's like a sad kind of song. I should have taken more photos.
Is he gonna say anything
about? And he's gonna bring a camera.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. But anyway, I think New England will strike first out of the half. It'll be 17-10.
Wow.
Yes.
No way.
Yeah, they're just strike first.
I don't believe that.
Okay. You don't have to. It's not like you're always right anyway. New England's going to strike first out of the half, 17-10. Seattle is going to answer with a great drive by Sam Darnold. It's going to be 17-17. They're going to get a stop and or a turnover, get the ball back. It's going to be 24-17. At the end of the sorry, that's not going to be 24-17 at the end of the third, but it's going to be 24-17 somewhere in the fourth quarter. It's going to still be early in the fourth. New England's going to get a field goal, 24-20, and when they should have gotten the first down. I'm telling you, but they're going to get the field goal, and it's going to be 24-20, and then Seattle's going to have another long, sustained drive with like 1:10 left on the clock, and then their defense is going to win them the game. 24-20 Seattle. I have the plus 4.5 hitting for the New England Patriots. I also have the under 45.5, but Seattle money line, book it.
I'm not going to do all that for you.
Thank you.
I'm just going with my feel of this game. I said it before, and I think the Seahawks have to do a lot to lose this game, in my opinion, or the Patriots have to do a lot to win this game.
A lot.
Yeah, I think you play this game 50 times. Seahawks win for me. What, like 42? Something like that.
42.
Like something like that. I think the Seahawks
probably 32.
I think the Seahawks are just a better team.
Yeah.
Like they are the better team.
I agree.
They just beat the Rams, who everyone would have had the same exact like spread on this game, if not even more in that game.
Probably
right?
even more.
So for me, it's like the Seahawks really have to do a lot to lose this game. And Sam Darnold showed me enough, especially in the Rams game, that he's not going to do too much. He can always go back to what he is, but I think he's not what he is anymore. He's thrown 4 interceptions since week 11.
No,
he threw 4 interceptions in week 11. I think he only threw 1 interception since week 11.
Wow.
So that's the thing. He makes turnovers, he does, but he looks better now. He looks more confident now, and I think the Rams game was really big for his confidence. That was a big game toe-to-toe with the MVP and Matthew Stafford, and you win that game. So I think the Seahawks are going to win this game, but the fact that 70% plus of the money is on the Seahawks money line, Seahawks spread, give me a second.
Just checking.
Scares me.
Yes.
So with that situation, I'm going with the Seahawks 26, the New England Patriots 22. Again, don't know how we get to these scores.
You could have said 23, and then that would have made a lot more sense.
Nope.
Because then 26-23 is a field goal game. Yeah. I think that's
Hey. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And when it's exactly right, that's what it is. You can probably bet 26-22. What do you think those odds were for the exact score?
You could do it right now.
Yeah, no, I know. But
probably
so many.
7,000. Probably, seriously.
I mean, it's not going to happen.
If you want to put a buck on it.
I don't believe it. I just like playing the fun scores.
Oh, should we do Super Bowl squares?
With who? And with that, we'll see you guys in a little bit. We're back with the Super Bowl squares. We just figured out what we're doing, which is nothing. But
what we're doing is Chris is paying me because he's afraid to do the squares. That's what I'm hearing.
I pay for too much in this house. We're back, dude. Yeah, we're back. Still do, but it's okay. Whatever. Proportionate. Okay. Couple things after the Super Bowl. We're excited for it, obviously. Let us know if we're wrong on our predictions. Let us know what you guys think. But I think we both have the Seahawks. I think a lot of people have the Seahawks. But when a lot of people have the Seahawks, when a lot of people have one team,
you know what happens.
You know what's going to happen. I think at least the +4 is going to hit. +4.5 is going to hit.
Yes.
I think so. But we'll see. Other than that, we had a couple things happen in the sports world this week. Again, we never stop. We had the NBA trade deadline, and we had the NFL honors. Let's start with the NFL honors. Okay, so let's just quick recap of all the awards.
Yep.
MVP, Matt Stafford. OPOI, JSN. DPOI, Myles Garrett. OROI, Ted McMillan. ODOI, OY, Carson Schwarzenegger. Coach of the year is Vrabel. Comeback player of the year, CMC, which
it's a fake award.
It tends to just bounce between CMC and Joe Burrow every year.
Whoever gets hurt and then plays well the next year.
Yeah, Joe Burrow and CMC.
Exactly.
Because they each play every other year.
Yep.
And then
you dare take a Joe Burrow in fantasy next year?
I'm all over Joe Burrow.
I already met. I'm not.
I'm bad luck, so I'm never doing it. But you can do it for me.
I'll probably still take him. I'll think about taking him. Jaden Daniels is my guy.
Crazy. I lost Joe Burrow for the season, and I still won.
You lost a couple people. Yeah, you lost JK.
Kraft, too.
Wow.
that should show you something.
Yeah, but okay. Respect to you. Your team dominated. How about my team? They put it together when it mattered most. They put it together when it mattered.
Crazy. And you played some good defense.
What's up?
Your team played some good defense.
Yeah. Hampton when he played Houston.
Yeah,
how about that?
Pretty weak. Okay, come on.
Sorry. Anyway, Waldman Man of the Year went to Bobby Wagner, and then Protector of the Year, the first ever Protector of the Year, went to Joe Tooney.
Did you coach the year?
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Yep.
Protector of the Year went to Joe Tooney of the Chicago Bears. Any immediate thoughts from this award? Anybody get snubbed?
Immediate thoughts? Let's start with the MVP.
Go for it.
So it's two things.
I heard that.
The first thing, I didn't do anything. What do you mean?
Oh,
I actually didn't. Okay, so Matthew Stafford should have been the MVP. I think everyone should know that. I know Drake Maye was great in his EPA, Theo Ash's favorite metrics, right? Like, it's fine, right? I know Drake May's good, and he will be good. And I think Theo Ash actually made a good point, and a lot of people can make a good point. A lot of NFL, it is MVPs especially are a lot narrative based, right? Like,
100%.
Theo called this like the Lifetime Achievement Award for Stafford. And you know what? I'm okay if the NFL wanted to say that too. Like, Stafford, for all he's done to get to this point and to have this type of season, does deserve the MVP in my opinion. But that's just one part of it. Okay, my second part of it is Matthew Stafford was the best quarterback in the NFL this year, stats-wise specifically. But where this argument gets poked holes in is last year, where Josh Allen was not the best quarterback by statistics-wise.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson was by a pretty good margin, actually. And Lamar Jackson didn't win MVP.
Right.
Because Lamar Jackson had won the year before, when, if we were going by stats, Dak Prescott should have won MVP because of his stats versus Lamar, but then it was like Lamar's on a worse team, he's doing more with less. And then you don't want to give Lamar back-to-back MVPs because so this is what I'm saying, like the whole award system is a little bit messed up. All in all said, I still think Matthew Stafford should have won MVP. He was always my vote from the beginning. Always thought he was better than Drake Maye. Drake Maye is great, but Matthew Stafford is the MVP. But there needs to be something going on about like how these awards are really voted for and like what the criteria is.
I agree. Here's my thing. The fact that like awards are like reporters who vote for these awards are afraid to let the guy have 2 MVPs in a row. I hate that.
Yeah.
Look, I get it. In 2006 and 2007 in the NBA, Steve Nash won 2 MVPs in a row, and it's still talked about as somebody else should have won. Kobe could have won. Shaq could have won. Shaq's still mad about it. LeBron could have won. Like, people still. That's like the almost a poster child of like undeserving back-to-back MVPs. And I feel like people in every other sport have been trying to avoid that ever since. So if somebody does win a back-to-back MVP in any sport, it's like, oh wow, they really deserved it. Baseball, you're going to see the same guys win MVP for the next 4 years. It's going to be Shohei and Aaron Judge. Every year. It's for the next 4 years. But like basketball, there's been a couple, back-to-back MVPs. Football, not many back-to-back MVPs. Brady's only got 3, and they were spaced out 4 years apart each
time. They don't want to give it back-to-back.
Aaron Rodgers has a back-to-back, and like,
it's because he had, because he was just so good. It was like,
and at the end of the day, like, because now the reason why there's a problem is because that's what people are afraid of. Lamar Jackson, maybe he didn't deserve that first one. He definitely deserved that second one. And so if you have to give him the MVP there, but then it's like, okay, well,
but we just gave it to him for this.
Exactly. But then it's a narrative. And it's like, if I had an MVP vote, I'd look at stats. I really would, because stats are important. But I'd also be like, who's the best quarterback? Because that's what the award is. Let's be honest. Who's the best quarterback in the NFL? And at the end of the day, like, it was Matthew Stafford this year. Last year, it was Lamar Jackson. And probably the year before was also Lamar Jackson. He was great. And so at the end of the day, I'm more of a eye test.
I thought it was Dak Prescott the year before, by the way.
You thought he was the best quarterback in the league?
Oh, okay, fine. Maybe not the best quarterback in the league. But I don't think Lamar. Yeah, it was like Purdy too. That was the other thing. It was a bad one.
A very bad year.
Yeah.
The Purdy.
Yeah, Purdy. Yeah, remember they played on Sunday Night Football against.
Yeah.
Was it Ravens?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
It was Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Whatever, and he played terribly.
Yeah. And so, I'm all on the Stafford deserved it. I don't think it was close. I thought he was a better quarterback. They've also played against more difficult teams. But even then, I don't even care about that. Like, who was a better quarterback? And it was Stafford. So Stafford deserved that. We don't have to harp on the MVP as much anymore. OPOY went to JSN, and it actually went to JSN by a relatively wide margin.
I didn't see the votes.
McCaffrey, JSN had 18 first-place votes. McCaffrey had 12. Puka at 8.
Hey, listen, I'm biased, but I think for Puka's blocking, he's got to be up higher. I think he's got to be up higher.
I also never understood, and I guess I get it, but like, why reporters? Why do reporters get a vote? What?
But like, who else? But who else is going to get a vote? Coaches? Then there's more bias involved.
No, opposite. Maybe former players. There's like a former player committee. It's like out of all people who know what it takes to be a good player, obviously there's still some bias there. Then you're going to obviously root for the team, more than likely the team you played for. But it's just like, but also like all these reporters are beat writers for different teams as well. Why did Herbert get a first place vote? But like.
That was a vote that swung the MVP. Think about it, believe it or not.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, unless he voted for Stafford after, like you never know.
So that's just my thing. It's like I just don't know why reporters get the vote.
I think Puka should have been higher.
At
least he should have been closer with him and JSN.
Like
JSN was not that much better than Puka, if at all.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, how was he better than Puka? Like, because he had like 70 more yards than he did. Like
Puka played 2 less games.
Yes. I don't know. That's
just
me.
That's what I'm talking about. And also like the fact that he blocks in there. Like I think that's important.
I mean,
that's important, man.
Hard 11 and he is blocking. And he's a good blocker.
He can get hurt so quickly.
I mean, like PFF.
Number one.
Whatever. But we'll see. Jason's probably going to be 2.
No, he definitely is going to be 2.
We're going to see.
There's no shot he's lower than 2.
Right.
I mean, if he's like 4 or something, I'm so excited to see.
Diggs is 5.
Yeah. I wonder how they're going to, like, because, tangent. So they always do things with, like, new things with the Super Bowl, like break out the new scorebook. So they brought out the new scorebook for Week 18, which is actually crazy.
Yes,
right?
they did. Yeah.
Oh, for the Ravens game, right? Yeah. And then so we'll see what happens. What they're going to do if there's like a new intros, if there's a new like how are they going to do something different?
New song.
And people are saying like, and I agree, NBC is one of the good. They present the game really well.
Yeah, no,
like more than most. They make it feel like a big game
because like Fox. There's 18 different Fox games on at once. Yeah. It's like NBC. This is it. Sunday Night Football. Everybody's watching. Like we'll keep it fresh. We'll keep it updated.
Yeah,
I love it. So NBC's been really good. Yeah.
Coach of the year. Let's talk about that.
Okay, Coach of the year. Yeah, Vrabel obviously won. I hate Coach of the year being a guy coaching in his first year.
Why?
With the team. What's the baseline? There's no baseline. You have to establish a baseline and then prove.
But I mean, this is a pretty good baseline.
Of course. Establish a baseline and then prove like that you actually outcoach the rest of the NFL. Like in my opinion,
okay, I see.
And this is a little bit nasty. Believe me, I know it's nasty. Like Shanahan and Sean Payton, like Shanahan, the 49ers were in last place last year.
Yeah.
And they had nothing but injuries this year. And they were one game away from being the number 1 seed in the NFC.
Yeah.
And so in my opinion, that's like I'm like he like. And I hate I hate Shanahan. Yeah. He deserved a Coach of the Year vote more than Vrabel did, in my opinion.
Interesting.
And then you look at Sean Payton. I mean, like the Broncos were 3rd place in the AFC last year or AFC West last year, kind of like a written off team. Number 1 seed in the AFC. Like we're just not going to give him anything. I know he's old, and I know the defense, the Vance Joseph is really great. Like just in my opinion, like those are more worthy. It's like I saw the change every year because then. Otherwise, if we're talking about like, then it really should go to a rookie every year.
Yeah.
A rookie head coach. And it's like, I just don't think that that's really the baseline.
Well, there were just a lot of good, quote, rookie head coaches. Vrabel's not obviously a rookie head coach, but technically he was a Patriots coach for his team. I like Liam Cohen too. So that was my pick at the beginning of the year. I think they sputtered out. Honestly, like, just Vrabel and them were just a little bit better. But Jags had a great record. So I think for me, there's Ben Johnson too. Like for me, I think I would probably still go Vrabel in this situation. I think he's done so much. I think he's
really has done.
He's done a lot for the culture of the team.
He really
like
has.
You go from Belichick, who has kind of this way about him, but obviously built something up. Then you go to Gerard Mayo, who's literally way too over his skis in that job. Like doesn't have any idea what to do.
Yeah,
and the Pats needed someone new to just build up everything back.
Yeah,
and I think that's so behind the scenes of like wins and losses.
Oh, yeah.
But I think that's really important. And that's what like a true head coach is. And that's what they hope John Harbaugh is going to do in New York.
No. Vrabel is a coach, not a glorified coordinator. Like he's a coach. And that's what like all these players are saying, I don't want to play for any other coach. I don't want to. Like he took the coaches out for dinner in San Francisco a couple days ago. And Mike Reese or Rice or whatever.
Yeah, Reese.
Yeah. He was like, Vrabel picked up the bill. He said, "Guys, we got one more game to go.
Wow.
One more." Like, you know what I mean? Like, even people were like, "Oh yeah, duh, he's making $8 million a year." It's like coaches don't
do
do
that. You don't have to, especially coaches
Oh
to
yeah.
coaches. Like,
if he wanted Kraft to pay for that damn dinner, Kraft
Yeah.
would have paid for the dinner. It's
Yeah.
like, no, like this is on me. Like we're gonna go do this, and that's why like Vrabel is a great coach. I think he's deserving of Coach of the Year. I think my criteria is like you almost can't be able to win it if it's your first year
that's
with
fair.
the team. Like, fuck the Rookie of the Year. If you're a second year player,
Yeah,
you can't win Rookie of the
can't
Year.
win it.
It's just like that type of set in stone for me. Again,
I think what you're
That's
asking
not
for is just simply
like almost like
parameters
rebuild,
about it,
Yeah.
and there's not.
rebuild of the year.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, exactly. Like they're not going to put parameters around it because that just can change the narrative.
No, and they never will.
Yeah.
But it should be almost like there's no parameters around MVP, but we know it's the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah,
Not the best
they
player.
still won't say that.
No.
though.
But we know that.
But yeah, wasn't Lamar? It was last year. Lamar was first team All Pro, wasn't he? And
Yes,
Josh
he was.
wasn't.
Yes,
Yeah.
he
So
was.
this year Stafford was first team All Pro, and that's
Yes.
what you kind of like knew.
That's what it should be.
Yeah, it should be the first team All Pro
I
quarterback.
mean, dude,
because who votes All Pro? I think it's smarter.
Associated Press.
Smarter people vote All Pro. I'm pretty sure.
So like, yeah, and like at the end of the day, or when it was the MVP, they were announcing MVP last year. Josh Allen was like plus 200, like the day they announced it.
Yeah.
You know, and like Lamar was like minus like 150. No, probably even more than that. But either way, like just super interesting. But yeah, let's keep going. Myles Garrett, I think that's a quick one.
That was easy. I think that was easy.
Well deserved. I don't even know
You
who
break the sack record.
Who
you're
came
gonna
in
be
second
fine.
place?
Yeah,
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, actually, who did? Stingley?
Come on. Like maybe Will Anderson. Like
Yeah, Will Anderson was great.
Yeah.
He was great. He was really good.
I'd be like, yeah, who's coming in second?
Yeah.
I guess Brian Burns had a lot of sacks, but like, what are we talking about?
But like, you're on a bad team.
Yeah.
I guess the Browns are a bad team, but like, I think the only way Myles Garrett wins Defensive Player of the Year is if he has that many sacks.
I mean,
like,
that many.
if he tied it, he's
No.
probably gonna. I think he's probably still gonna win. But yeah, the fact that he broke it, there's no chance. I wonder what his odds were.
It was like minus 10,000.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
remember. And Roy, I
Teteroa.
have a couple.
Teteroa.
Oh, because
Yes.
his mom said it.
Exactly. Yep.
Relax. I got a couple things about this offensive rookie of the year, but I'll let you go ahead. What are your thoughts?
Well, no, I mean my thoughts are just Emeka Ibuka. What happened to him? No votes.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
So like, is he good or
no? I like
that's crazy because they just went from like, oh my god, this is the best rookie.
he was great.
Yep.
He was great. Like
I
rookies
think
don't
Baker
go.
also played pretty.
Yes,
bad
but
towards
rookies
the
don't go from great to like nothing.
Yeah.
Like
Nothing.
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 He was 3 catches, like 40 yards.
I was playing him in the fantasy championship against him, and the guy benched him.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this guy was like a prime starter.
Yeah,
weeks
prime
3,
starter.
number 1 player in week 6.
Yep. So yeah,
Right,
I think that's what I'm saying. More Ibuka.
I got to okay.
Tet was good. Teteroa was great. He got hot towards the end. He still didn't feel like he had as good of a season as he ended up having.
He
1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. Just didn't feel like that.
No, it didn't feel like.
So
Here's my thing. I think this award, yes, Teteroa played 17 games or as close to it as possible. Tyler Shuck was the rookie of the year. And I don't think it's close. When he came in, I believe it was week 5 or 6, maybe a little bit later. And he is the New Orleans Saints starting quarterback. There's nothing positive that happened in New Orleans. Nothing. Besides Olave. And why was Olave positive?
Yeah.
It's because Tyler Shuck is their franchise quarterback. I know he's 27, so he doesn't feel like a rookie.
Yeah.
This guy should have been the rookie of the year. I will die on that hill. He was the best rookie this year. He definitely contributed to the most change as a rookie this year. I know the Saints didn't win as many games as they probably should have, but like, I don't think Dart deserved rookie of the year. I think Shuck really did deserve rookie of the year. I'm a little bit upset that he didn't win.
He was really good. And we've never seen Olave play this way.
No, dude, I've always been a hater of Olave, and why I love being a hater of Olave was, I was always right. He was never good. He either got hurt or he just dropped the pass. He was great this year. I mean, he won people championships towards the end for sure. Yeah. So yeah, I think Shuck should have been the MVP. The Saints got themselves a good QB. They're another team to look out for next.
Let's have the comeback player of the year.
Yeah,
quick convo. So again, what are the parameters here? No one knows what the parameters are here. Flacco won it last year, right? Was it Flacco or Burrow? It was Flacco. Right?
Flacco won the year. Who came back?
I don't know.
But like
so,
the year Alex Smith came back. If he plays one game, he's gonna be a comeback player.
Which I'm all for.
He didn't win though. I know.
Crazy. He should have actually gotten for what he did. Like, I just don't know what it really means. Did you come back from being ass, or did you come back from being hurt? Did you
most of the time it's hurt?
But also, it's like McCaffrey. I get it, he was hurt, but it wasn't like he had this gruesome injury. Like he had the Achilles tendonitis and like the knee sprain. He was obviously out for a while. But like, isn't comeback player you like this guy might have died?
Yeah,
this guy.
That's why
went through everything to come back. Damar Hamlin.
Damar Hamlin. That's what it was. It wasn't Alex. It was Damar Hamlin. That should have won, but didn't win.
He crazy
because he didn't play it.
Yeah.
Is he still? He's not in the league anymore.
No, he is. Because I remember they were showing Keon Coleman walk out in that like ridiculous sweatsuit with like the bone. Remember that? And
Cookie was
Damar Hamlin was there. So
okay.
He was at least
That's true.
I just don't know what comeback player of the year means.
It basically, this is what I'm inferring. I guess you could say inferring, right? Here's what I'm guessing is that it's whoever didn't play, like you probably played 8 or less games the year before and you had like MVP type votes in the next year.
Okay.
So like again, Burrow's won it twice. Again, and he hates that.
That's the only thing he's won.
He hates that he's won it twice. He's so
CPOY.
He's so bad that he's won it twice. But he's won it twice because he's been hurt almost like the full year. Like he's probably gonna win it again next year.
Yeah.
It's just because he played 4 games this year, 5 games. So yeah, I hate the award, but go ahead.
Anything else? Any other awards you want to talk through? There were
Walter Payton, man. Shout out Bobby.
Shout out Bobby Wagner. Well deserved. The beacon.
I think he's
the
the only player from Super Bowl 49 who's still in the league.
Wow. Still making tackles. 2,000 tackles.
Sherman.
Right? 2,000 tackles?
Yeah.
Crazy. Only 3 people?
Yep. Can you name the other 2?
Lawrence Taylor and somebody else.
No, it's already wrong.
Patrick Willis.
No, Ray Lewis and London Fletcher.
London Fletcher. I knew it was an L, you know.
Nice.
He was London Fletcher was the one who gave him the ball. Okay, there you go.
No one talks about London.
Shout out Bobby Wagner. And, I think a lot of people don't really understand the man of the year. And honestly, I didn't really either. But these players actually really, like, this is a prideful thing. And then you get to wear the patch on your jersey for the rest of your life.
Look at Russ.
Class.
Peyton Manning.
He would. Dak won too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like such a classic. You're going to wear that. Like, Russ just going to wear it with Russ, the eye black. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Oh, Russ still in the league. From Super Bowl 49.
Yeah, there you go. I have confidence to be down here. I got to make that funny video.
Sean Smith.
Yeah. And anything else? Defensive Rookie of the Year. People say Imawari was robbed.
I know. Schwarzenegger was good.
Yeah.
A lot of tackles.
Exactly.
But, like, it's just like you're on a bad team.
Yeah, we're okay. We're running out of time. Let's skip to
the watching hour.
No. We got a trade deadline a little bit. Let's do it
okay.
Quick,
all right, fine. We'll get a little bit.
We have enough time to do both. Like, we got 15 minutes or so.
Okay. We got
trade deadline.
We're on a clock.
We at first thought it wasn't going to be super crazy. Shams is a fraud, first of all, saying people don't go to sleep and then no trades happen overnight.
Did he say don't?
He said don't go to sleep. Yeah. He told me. JD, one of my boys, is super Shams hater. Like, he's like, doesn't like him on TV. He always in a celebrity game. Like, why is he in the celebrity game?
Did you see him get cooked by the Bucks?
Yeah. Doc Rivers said he's going to cut him or whatever from the celebrity game. Yeah.
Crazy.
So it's like, whatever. 2 major trades, or the not the 2 major ones. The most interesting one was the Clippers trading Zubats to
I love it.
The Pacers for this very interesting 1 through 4 protected and then 10 through 30. I don't know if you're listening. 10 through 30 protected. So this means if the pick falls in 1 through 4 or anywhere from 10 through 30, the Pacers keep it. If it's 5 through 9, the Clippers get it. And I don't know if you were listening to Zach Lowe's new show, but he's saying that was like the biggest negotiating part. The Clippers wanted 1 through 3. Exactly. So, and I think it was like the Pacers probably wanted 1 through 5-ish.
Right, yeah. right.
So they're like,
fine.
Maybe 1 through 4. So like that was a real big sticking point. Like that's how important this was to them.
I mean, dude, here's what I know, and this is actually a video we should make. This NBA draft lottery is going to be one of the most watched ever.
Yeah.
Ever, because there's so many different
stipulations. OKC who has the Clippers pick.
You have so many stipulations. It's truthfully
Atlanta
unreal.
has New Orleans' pick, which right now would be number 1.
That's just but then again, it's like, number 1. Like, they're tied for in a 3-way tie for the most likely.
It's like
to
14%.
Get,
that's it, right?
25.
25?
Yeah, 25.
I thought it was 14.
No. 25% chance to get the number 1. That's not that good.
Oh, okay.
Well, and the Mavs had I think it was like a 0.7% chance to get the number 1 pick last year. They got it. And now,
I know. No one was even talking about how they kept moving. They were like, why are the Mavs not getting talked? Why are the Mavs not getting talked about?
And
this is crazy.
Now their franchise is set in stone because they have Cooper Flag, who's literally LeBron.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for this draft lottery. We should definitely make a video about that. So yeah, this tanking's gonna be super interesting because we got 4 of the best freshmen we've seen in one class ever.
Yeah.
Darren Peterson, AJ DeBonta, Cam Boozer, and Jacob Wilson. What's his name?
Caleb
Wilson. I know.
And then I even talk about like what's his name? Austin Flemings from
Kingston.
Yeah, Kingston Flemings. Then you're talking about
Illinois guy.
The guy from Illinois, yeah, him. And then there's the Houston guy.
Yeah.
Then there's also Darius Acuff, or a Cuff as you like to call him.
A Cuff.
There's a lot of guys here. It's a crazy draft.
It should be a really good draft.
2027 they say is not going to be great. I think that's what's his name? The senior guy.
Stokes.
I don't think he's that good.
Yeah.
They don't like him.
Bill Self didn't dap him up. You see that?
Yeah, I did see that. Because where's he going to... Did he commit anywhere yet?
See,
I feel like now... like
he dropped 50 in his senior year.
They're committing so late because like you just pay me.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
Oh my God, that's crazy. We're seeing 17-year-olds like really negotiate like $1 million deals.
No, not. Cooper Flag got paid $30 million.
Goodness gracious.
$30 million.
In 1 year.
30 minutes. Anything else you liked? That was an interesting trade. Trading Harden to Cavs. I think that's also something.
I got a couple interesting. So here are things that I like. I want to see through. I like AO or IO going
Dosunmu.
Dosunmu. I like him going to Minnesota because, like, you know, anytime you can give Ant just a little bit of a break defensively, he's a solid defensive player.
That's also true.
And he can hit his threes. I think that's just a big move. Especially now that they didn't lose McDaniels. It's like, well, hey, sorry, Jaden. We were just joking before, but
it's so tough.
But either way, it's just gonna help out Ant. It's gonna help out the Timberwolves. I like that move. It's gonna be a little bit under the radar, but I like it.
What's super interesting too, by the way, is that they were able to trade for him. So that means they have his bird rights, which means now they can extend him and not be over the cap as opposed to before. If they were trying to sign him.
Look at you.
If they were trying to sign him the last time.
Guy listened to him.
If they're shout out Bobby Marks. By the way, Bobby Marks is unbelievable.
Dude, you know what? When I listened to him, I realized because I was like, maybe I don't know. There's so many different bird rights in this.
No one knows.
Money. He's like, NBA agents and front office people text me all the time. Like, what does this mean?
Yes.
Like, why did they do this?
Exactly.
Like, what does Minnesota?
He's probably in so much demand at this point that he can't do everything.
No.
They all want him on their pod because like he can explain all this stuff.
They want him on pod. People want him in their front office.
NBA TV,
like
whatever.
literally
NBA Today.
everywhere. It's like it's funny. The T-Wolves got cash considerations for Mike Conley, who, by the way, Mike Conley is expected to sign back.
He didn't even leave.
Insane. But cash considerations, and they an NBA front office guy asked Bobby Marks, what can they do with these cash considerations? And Bobby Marks said, they can throw a big pizza party.
Wow.
Like, that's it. They can't do anything with it.
Damn. I don't know. I thought that's what it really means.
Yeah, it means nothing.
So they're just trading him for nothing.
I mean, more money in the owner pocket,
yeah.
I guess.
Wow. So that's interesting. Yeah. So now Minnesota gets to do that. They get to do that. Bobby Marks is great. If you want to learn something about any like NBA front office, like how it moves,
I gotta follow him.
Unbelievable. Yeah. And then really next good. We have the Clippers. We'll probably just stay on the Clippers for this other one.
Yeah. James
Harden leaves, goes for Darius Garland. You said you like it for both teams.
Yeah, I mean, so it makes sense for both teams. Like the Clippers are not gonna win. Like they did. Harden won the extension over the summer. He didn't get the extension. The Clippers made it clear, James Harden, you are not part of our long-term plan.
Yep.
And James Harden was like, okay, interesting. Let me go somewhere else. Like then, so you knew he just was never going to feel secure in LA. Cavs obviously did not feel secure at all with Darius Garland. So they were like, all right, we got to get rid of him. And I guess James Harden was the answer. Interesting trade. I do think it benefits both teams because Darius Garland is part of the Clippers' future. James Harden is part of the Cavs' present. And that's where their goals are. That's where their records are. It makes sense. So I'm okay with that trade.
Salary's pretty much the same there. That's why the Cavs are able to do it because they're at the second apron. You only can do it if that happens.
Yeah.
And then second of all, you have James Harden for one more year. You can extend him if you want, but then that means like LeBron can come over for a little bit more money if you had Garland instead. So the Clippers make this big swing on Garland, kind of just like resetting themselves. Everyone kind of conspiring about, what's going to happen with Kawhi. Like, why did this happen? Why are they trading like two of their guys when they were 19-5 in the last 24 games?
Right.
Interesting to think. I don't think anything. Honestly, I really don't think anything happened.
Really?
Why? You think something happened?
I think it is interesting why they're all of a sudden the Clippers are mortgaging their future.
I just don't.
Obviously, like they're still in 10th place. I think maybe even 9th. But like they are just mortgaging their future.
I think Silver's going to
and they're looking real good.
I think Silver's going to try to get this thing to blow over. That's me personally.
Yeah.
But I might be wrong. But yeah, so you got that. And then you have where they're, what are they going to do? Because they don't have this year's pick, but also they might get a top 5 pick, like literally pick number 5 this year. They don't have their own pick. So like, do you tank, but then you give OKC a top 5 pick, or a top 10 pick?
Right.
So it's like, what are you doing? Do you really go for it? But like, is it Kawhi enough? Kawhi's also playing great.
What pick do they have? Is it just the
right
Pacers?
Now they're number 8. What do you mean?
Like what pick? What like? How would they get a first round pick?
Only if it's the Pacers.
Right.
They don't have.
So they only have 5 through 9.
They're trading. The pick they have right now is from what trade?
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
And
unbelievable.
And like that trade also like just ruined their franchise. Like they got rid of the best player in the league.
Yeah, unbelievable. But
I think
it's also
it really is.
It's pretty funny. I think it's some team who doesn't have Harden. Oh, I think some team who doesn't have Harden still owes a pick.
Yes, it's Houston or Brooklyn.
It's something. Brooklyn, it's like, can you imagine that? Like Harden's not even on your team anymore, and you still owe a pick from that trade.
Philly, it's Philly.
Yeah, Philly. You still owe. So, I don't know if it's Philly. Whatever. Yeah, like that's crazy. So still owing a pick for Shea, and Paul George is not on your team anymore. Like that. It's like, what do we?
What's the point?
We didn't even make this straight. Yeah.
No, A, we didn't win a championship, which is the biggest thing, and B, we don't even have the guy on our team.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point of? So James Harden, he will forever be known as a franchise bomb.
Yeah, but some people were saying, but James Harden treats it like, it's the NBA. He treats it like
he treats it like a business.
It's like a job too. Yeah. It's like, you guys are gonna lay me off. Like I'm gonna leave anyway.
You can fire me at any point in time.
Exactly.
Like,
so I'm gonna fire you.
Yeah.
So good trade deadline. It ended up gaining a little momentum. Giannis stays put. Probably gonna be moved in the offseason. We'll see what happens.
I don't like Giannis.
I think that's the right move for the Milwaukee Bucks. Don't go into anything too quickly. Let him stay. But yeah, he's super annoying.
I don't like Giannis.
I know. Don't come to Lakers.
He's talking about I'm not leaving.
Loyalty,
like
dude,
like
he's so scared to tell people that he wants to trade.
Just
like,
stop
being stop.
And he's gonna be a Laker.
Stop. I know he probably is. I know. Don't they give a Boston for him, aren't they? They're gonna do it, huh?
Wait, what do you have to? Oh, because you can't pay
$45 million. Yeah, I mean, watching hour. Great trade deadline, by the way. We appreciate all of it. Thanks for it happening. Like, it's crazy. The NBA.
No, it's true. It's happening
because it kind of just
who are you thinking?
You forget about the NBA.
GMs?
Yeah, you forget about the NBA sometimes, and it actually happened right before the Super Bowl. Like they always do it right before, so it's like everyone thinks you're getting ready for the Super Bowl, but we forgot about
a lot happened.
3 days.
Yes,
so that's gonna be interesting. Watching hour Bugonia.
We watched Bugonia, directed by Yorgos Lanthimos. He's Greek.
Oh, interesting.
Shout out Baklava. It's very good.
Yeah. Is that Greek?
It's Greek and Turkish.
Okay, I'm about to say.
Yeah. But it is Greek.
Okay.
Spanakopita.
Yeah. I've seen those before. It's like the cheese-filled thing, right?
Trader Joe's, yeah.
Cheese and spinach?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's actually very good.
What else? What are the Greek things?
Tzatziki. Orzo. Yeah.
Okay.
Tzatziki.
There you go.
Salmon. Anyway, we watched Bugonia. It was I thought it was really good. It definitely was filmy, where it's like you kind of have to log in for it, but I felt pretty locked in. I thought there was some
the twist was pretty crazy.
I think there were some interesting moves. Spoilers ahead, people.
Yeah.
Twist. How about that twist? It was a M. Night Shyamalan type of twist. I really was not expecting.
I was like, there's no way she's an alien.
You literally said, I don't get it.
Yeah.
You're like, what's going on? I'm like, he was right.
I know. It's like, I was like, really? See, so like, for me, I'd say like, I don't personally love that.
No.
You like it?
Yes.
I don't love it.
Yes, I like it. Because otherwise it's just a movie with a hostage. And then it's like, well, that's kind of boring. Like, it's just, like, it's a hostage movie. We've seen that. But like, for it to be a hostage movie and not be an action movie, it has to have something.
And he was also right, which is so crazy.
Yes. He knew what the craziest thing. He knew after he turned the electricity up, and it didn't kill her. Right? Think about the lights are.
Oh yeah,
flickering.
and he was like, "She's like a god."
He's like, I had no idea. Like you were part of like the royalty, because again, he was trying to kill her.
Yeah,
and that would have killed any other human, probably any other Andromeda, whatever they're called. And so the fact that it didn't kill her, he knew right there, and he changed the entire trajectory of the movie.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it was funny with like the calculator. You still don't think she's actually an alien, right?
Exactly,
because it happens twice. You think she's the alien, then she goes back, and you're like, no, she really isn't. Yeah. She's like telling him to put in this 54-digit code into a calculator and getting into a closet. That's how you're gonna get there. And then when she's about to actually click him in, he blows up himself, and you think, okay, she was just running away. Like I think that was perfect because like. she was running away looking like she was scared.
When were you sure that she was an alien?
Until she got up there.
Exactly.
And you weren't even sure when she was in the ambulance. And then she got out of it and just started walking and then went up. That was crazy. Okay. You're right. It is fair.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You made it grow.
Okay, yeah. No, that's what it takes sometimes. Believe me. Like, again, otherwise it's just a bad hostage movie.
Yeah.
And like that's not what it is.
Yep.
So I thought it was super interesting. I'd probably give it around a 7.6 is my rating for it.
That's good. Honestly, where I'm at, I think I was going to give it 7.8.
Oh, okay.
I know. I think I would. Now you've kind of given it to me. You said that
it's true. No, it was all there. It was all there. And that's what
you get on IMDb. Do you remember?
7.4.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So lower than I expected.
Yeah. I mean, but also IMDb movies, you got to remember it. You got to like.
When did it come out?
2025. It's in this Oscar cycle.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So we've actually seen 2 movies in the Oscar cycle.
Sinners.
We've seen 3 movies in the Oscar cycle.
What's the other one? Right. Oh yeah. OBAA.
Yeah. Oba.
Which I thought was great. What did I get?
7.8.
Damn, that's low.
It's movies. Movies on IMDb don't do well, especially movies. Like we know you have to understand. Like with film, like nerds, it's like if it just came out, I don't even like it. I don't care. I don't need to watch it. It's
and you watch it like 6 times.
It needs but it also needs to sit for like 10 years. It's like a wine, right? It's like a bottle of wine. It needs to sit for 10 years and then it's good. It's like, oh wait, like what?
You look back and like, oh, that was actually beautiful.
Like I think Wolf of Wall Street's a great example of like when it first. I honestly do. When it first came out, most people were like, oh, it's just like a dumb movie with a lot of idiots. And then like after like 10 years, people are looking back like that was actually a really good movie. Like. And Martin Scorsese says it was his most fun ever making a movie.
Oh, nice.
Leo says the same thing.
Wow.
Like, and so I'm just like, you feel it. You feel it anywhere.
You do. Yeah. Thought it was a great movie. It really kept you on your toes. Interesting. We got to figure out what we're watching this week. I guess it's on me.
Yes.
You said that. I don't know yet. I haven't thought about it.
Any other Oscar movies? Hamnet?
No, I'm not watching that. Is it good?
I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a movie I would like.
It's about Shakespeare.
Yeah. See, like that at that point, like, listen, I read Macbeth a little bit.
You didn't read Macbeth.
Yeah, we did. It was cool.
Read Macbeth like it's a novel.
I also like never understood it when we were like, why are they doing like the thou hath be this?
Where
has my little
Jake
like
gone?
that's the question.
Where could he be?
Guys, thank you for being here as always. We are out of time, unfortunately, or we keep going. Yeah, fortunately for some people, for us even, it's tiring to do this sometimes. You get through, you're like, wow. You know, you get through like the first like 45, you're like, I'm feeling good. Yeah, it's like, oh,
wow, yeah,
got 30 minutes to go.
This is the second 45.
Second wind, second lunch, like always, guys.
Maybe we start doing double break. Oh, then it just expands.
Yeah, it's gonna make it worse. So we can make it through. Yeah, I think I still feel fine, but it's just like, oh yeah. Again, if we were getting paid for this, it's a lot different.
Away.
So, some point soon. Jake! Guys, enjoy the Super Bowl. We appreciate you guys. If you got this far, we are having a good time, and we're going to really enjoy it. Our first Super Bowl in 15 years watching together. I guess so.
Unbelievable. Never even thought about that.
But with that, enjoy the game, and we'll see y'all next week.
Stay logged, people. Enjoy the Super Bowl.